Alright. What's up, guys? It's Brian again. And man, I completely got this wrong. Okay. I'm gonna explain everything first, and then I'll move on to the group stage. So I don't know how to edit, so like just skip forward in the video if you don't care about me explaining this. I hope you found it. I'm sorry. Anyways, Astralis didn't go 3-0. NIP beat them, and it was a sick match to get 3-0. So honestly, not even mad. And before Astralis, I felt confident in these two teams qualifying, and these two teams were the ones that went 3-0. So I don't know. Oh man, I'm excited for this one. Optic and Big. Oh yeah, also I hope the background music isn't too loud. Optic and Big. It was either gonna be one of them. They won over them. I thought they would beat them, but you know, the reverse happened. But yeah, I didn't expect Big to lose to Complexity. I didn't expect Optic to lose to, who was it? I don't know. Hellraisers? I don't remember. But they lost to some people that they should not have lost to. So, you know, they picked up maps against weak teams, but you know, they couldn't beat the strong ones. So they didn't deserve to qualify. But I expected more of them. And I expected a lot more from these guys. I made my predictions before they won Stockholm. And they beat Astralis, so I thought they would at least qualify. But I guess they'd be what I thought Vega Squadron would be. A team that shows up once and then never again. Actually, they did show up in the past before, but that was a while ago. Tyloo qualified barely, just like Big. But nothing much to say about them. They played fairly decent against good teams and bad teams. I think Optic beat Tyloo. I'm not too sure. Or it was the other way around. I think Optic did beat Tyloo. I don't remember. Renegades, I expected a lot more from them. I completely overestimated them. And yeah, that's just, it was either them or Hellraisers, and Hellraisers ended up qualifying 3-1, and they ended up not qualifying 1-3. So that happened. And Vega Squadron, oh my god, what, very impressive from them. I didn't think they had anything in the bag. I thought they were hiding something up their sleeve. So very impressive from them. I picked them to go 0-3, and they ended up qualifying barely against North, but still very impressive. I didn't think they would do it. Oh yeah, these two teams. In my last video, I don't know if you guys remembered, but I said that I wouldn't be surprised if any of these teams qualified except for these two. Even Spirit, I expected. If they qualified, I wouldn't be surprised. But these two, I would be surprised if they qualified. Wait, no. I wouldn't be surprised if they qualified. I didn't expect it. They didn't, but like, you know, if they did qualify, I wouldn't be surprised. But these guys, if they qualified, I would be surprised. And they ended up going 3-0 or 0-3. So I don't know. Maybe I should have put them here. I wanted to put Virtus Pro, but I don't know. I thought they'd just pick up a map against a weak team like Spirit or Vega Squadron, but that didn't end up happening. So I think that's about that. Yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna move on to the Pick'em group stage. Yeah. I already picked my teams beforehand because I thought about it for a while. A lot longer. I looked at their past performances against other teams and past tournaments in the past like 2 months or something. And I'm gonna leave these two, the 3-0 and 0-3 for the last, because I think they're interesting. So to qualify, I think I'll put them in order of 3-1 or, you know, 3-0, the other 3-0, and then the, you know, 3-2 or whatever. So the other team to go 3-0, maybe Astralis? No, that's impossible. Ninjas in Pajamas. They played very well against Astralis in the last stage of the tournament, so I just think, you know, if they can go 0-3 in the challenger stage, then they can definitely, you know, qualify to go on to the playoffs. The next team I think will qualify is MIBR. They're a great team. You know, their roster is pretty good. They've been playing good recently. They're not the type of team to make mistakes. They played great in their last tournament. Not the last tournament, but the Blitz tournament. They beat Kingwin in the final. And Kingwin might not sound like a big name, but they've been doing great recently. And to beat them, that's pretty big of an accomplishment. Not pretty big, but, you know, it's a big accomplishment. And their CT side was amazing. You know, or a lot better from their CT side on the last tournament, if you look at it closely. Next team, I think, will qualify. Maybe not 3-1, but 3. Hold on. Team Liquid. You know, 3-0 in the challenger stage. I think they can at least qualify 3-2, 3-1, maybe even 3-0 again. But I'm worried about Liquid because they are a good team, but teams are not going to let their guard down against them. They're going to closely analyze them, you know, learn their strats, and maybe, you know, put up a good fight against them. And that would be scary. But on the, I don't know, I just think they'll qualify. They're a good team. Another team, Astralis. They didn't go 3-0, but they put up a good fight against the teams that did. NIP, and they put up a good fight against all the teams. You know, they've got a great lineup. They've been playing fantastic for the past few months. So if they don't, well, but I do think they'll drop a map against maybe Navi, which is the first person or the first team they play against. Sorry about the background noise, by the way. It's my brother. He's playing GTA 5. Yeah, like, I don't know. I think maybe Astralis will drop a map against Navi, maybe against Liquid if they beat Navi, if they, you know, match up. It could happen. I don't know, but you know, and North showed it. NIP showed it. They are a good team, but they can drop a map. So that's why I'm putting them right here instead of right there. Another team, FaZe Clan, my favorite team. They have not been playing good recently. I'll give them that. But I don't know. They last major they lost in the final. Bad memories against this team right here. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. I don't know. They're a good team. They're a lot better than these ones right here, at least. But I don't know. I think they can do it. Hopefully they can do it. But if they qualify, I wouldn't be surprised if it's 3-2. And unfortunately, if they don't qualify, I wouldn't be surprised if it's 2-3. I really hope they do qualify. They're a great team still, but I think they've got something up their sleeve. That's my main reason for picking them to qualify. Another team I think will qualify is Hellraisers. They are a great team right now. Yeah, they played really good in the challenger stage. I didn't think they would qualify, but they ended up. They beat some fairly decent teams, and they only lost to Liquid, and not by that much. So I think they're a good team. So that's why I'm picking them. And the last team is Mouse Sports. You know, they last tournament they lost to North, which was understandable because North was playing very good the last tournament. Showed up and did well, but they did beat North 16-0. Don't forget that. I don't know. You need a lot of skill to do that against a team that's at their peak, some could argue, but yeah. Now to my 3-0 and 0-3. I'm choosing Navi. I don't know why. No, I do know, but I don't know how I come to this. I do know, but I'm just surprised that I did, because normally there are a lot of teams that could go 3-0, like Navi, Ninjas in Pajamas, MIBR, Liquid, Astralis. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if half of these teams could get 3-0. So that's why it's really hard to pick one, but I chose Navi because their lineup is great, and the team that you really expect to get 3-0, like Astralis or Liquid, always drop a map. And like I said with Liquid, you know, teams will be watching out for them, and NIP too. Teams haven't seen Navi yet, so that's why I'm choosing them 3-0. But if they don't, I wouldn't be surprised either. Like I said, a lot of these teams, every team here could get 3-0. Maybe not Hellraisers or FaZe, but I don't know. All these teams are great. They put up a good match against each other. And finally, for 0-3. I was thinking, oh yeah, and these two teams, why I didn't choose them. G2, they've been losing to like tier 2 teams like Luminosity and Imperial, I think. I think they lost to Imperial, Heroic, Luminosity. I expected a lot more from their new roster, but they're not showing up yet. And Fnatic, they'd be the ones you expect to qualify, but you know, there's always a team that you expect to qualify that doesn't. And honestly, Fnatic have not been playing good recently, so that's why I'm not choosing them. Complexity, if they qualify, wouldn't be surprised. These guys, these three, barely made it, so I don't think they'll qualify for the 3-0. These are really big names now, like Navi, Mouse Sports, Astralis, you know, NIP, Liquid, you know, MIBR. These are professionals, like they're really big names. So if they can just barely make it through the challenger stage, I don't think they'll make it to the playoffs. But yeah, my final pick for 0-3 is Cloud9. And I don't know if this is that big, like going out that big of a limb, considering they were major champions 7 months ago. Picking them 0-3. I'm having doubts now, but I've done some thinking, and I think that they'll go 0-3. I could be completely wrong, but we'll just have to see. And before some of you say, what about Winstrike? I don't know. Winstrike is, you know, honestly, they could go 0-3 too. Or 1-3, I don't know. But Winstrike, I don't know. Cloud9, for the past 2 months, they've only beat tier 2 teams like, what's Vision? They lost to E United in the final. They did beat them before the final, but they lost in the final to E United. E United is the biggest name that they've beat in the last 2 months. Let that sink in. E United is the biggest team that they've beat in the last 2 months. They've lost to MIBR. They've lost to Astralis. They lost to NIP. They lost to Liquid. They lost to FaZe. They lost to Navi. They lost to Mouse Sports. They lost to everyone here. So why would they qualify, you know? But like I said, that's just my thinking. And I think I have enough money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I think I have enough money to get these stickers. But I don't know, guys. Just after what I said, I don't think that Cloud9 is a big, big team to put at 0-3. But I don't know. They could be hiding something like Winstrike. They might be hiding something like Complexity or G2 or Fnatic. We'll just have to see. This is, I don't know, maybe the most unpredictable major so far. It's also the nicest to watch in my opinion, but those are gonna have to be my picks. I'm gonna buy them right now. There we go. And that's the last of my money, so hopefully these guys qualify so I don't have to buy any more for the playoffs. God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Yeah. These are my picks, guys. Pause the video. I'm sorry this was a long video. Hopefully if you were smart enough, you skipped to the end to see my predictions instead of watching me explain. But I don't know, I just like doing this stuff, But yeah, guys, that's gonna have to be it. If you watched through the whole thing, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. It means a lot to get in. Yeah, like, I don't know, it's nice talking and getting my thoughts out, but anyway, before I go on to another rant, that's gonna be it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys at the playoffs.